In the search for genuine love, we don't always initially come across our ideal match. The emergence of certain signs, such as differences in core values, incompatible future goals, and a lack of deep connection, serve as reminders that it might be time to make a difficult but necessary decision. Sometimes, a gentle yet persistent intuition within our hearts warns us that our current relationship may not be our final destination. Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that emphasizes accepting and adjusting to life's inevitable events, counsels us to address every circumstance realistically and rationally, realizing that our current connection isn't our intended one. A Stoic would view this as a chance for personal development as opposed to a setback or tragedy. The key is not to avoid obstacles, but rather to face and overcome them. Making the tough but right choice frees you from a relationship that's not meant to last and paves the way for personal growth and a more resilient quest for true love. Today, let us delve into the world of Stoic philosophy, exploring 7 signs that someone may not be you're the one, and that it is time to face reality and make the right decision. Ready to dive in? Number 1, they want you to 1, change. Imagine someone has made up a list of things they wish you would change about yourself. This list might not be written down anywhere, but just the idea of it can make you think, maybe this person isn't right for you. People often say love can make us better, and that's true. But if someone wants you to change in ways that don't feel natural to you, it might not feel right. We all want to be loved just the way we are. The best partner is someone who loves the real you, including all the funny, awkward and clumsy parts. If they can't handle that, it's probably time to think things over. We all crave love and appreciation for who we truly are. Someone who brings out the best in us without attempting to change who we are. At our core is the ideal spouse. They would love you for everything that you are, flaws and all. When someone doesn't feel comfortable with the actual you, the one who laughs too loudly, feels uneasy in social situations, or is clumsy, it's wise to take a step back and assess your relationship. One day, the sage and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius gave some timeless counsel. This phrase serves as a gentler reminder to embrace our life and the people in it with love and acceptance, rather than the aim of changing them. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate puts you together, but do so with all your heart. In a world where there is continual pressure to fit in and live up to others' expectations, true companionship is found in loving one another just as we are, with all our flaws and oddities. It's rare to discover someone who values the unadulterated true you. It may take some time and some introspection, but the journey is well worth it. Love in its purest form is about accepting and growing together organically and cheerfully, without lists of changes, but with a mutual admiration for each other's special features. Embrace who you are and look for someone who does the same. Even with all that independence, it's really comforting to have a partner who supports you, someone who has your back as we grow and live our lives, each of us walking a unique road filled with our own goals and challenges. Number 2, you can't count on them these days. Being someone who takes charge and gets things done is pretty much expected. Despite being on these personal journeys, we all yearn for a reliable companion, particularly on the tough days when it's difficult to keep moving forward. Having someone by your side who supports and believes in you can brighten your entire world and turn a bad day into something a little better. This makes us feel more connected to one another. It's not just about being there during the good times, but showing up and standing strong together when the road gets tough. Number 3, you have different values. Have you ever stopped to consider if the person walking beside you holds the same things dear as you do? It's quite difficult to find two people who see eye to eye on everything. especially when it comes to matters that truly matter. But when we ponder the grand scheme of life, it becomes crucial for both. The Stoics would say that it's in these moments we truly see the value of our relationships. This teaches us that even when we face challenges, having a partner who stands by us can help us respond with courage and keep moving forward. The trip of companionship is fraught with difficulties and requires both walkers to strive for a same goal. Experts in the field of relationships often advise that we have open and in-depth conversations about important subjects like money matters, the essence of intimacy, and other crucial topics right from the start. They warn that if these discussions are delayed, they might turn into insurmountable barriers that could eventually lead to heartache when it comes to fundamental life decisions. Imagine trying to walk together, but each of you has a different end in mind. That journey would be filled with confusion and strife, wouldn't it? Marrying, having kids, or making other significant decisions. If your visions aren't in harmony, it could cause an ASM that grows over time as you wait for the other person to change their mind and see things your way. Even worse, giving up your personal convictions in the name of togetherness is a road filled with disappointments. In the context of relationships, this means accepting that we cannot control the feelings, beliefs, or priorities of others, but we can choose partners whose paths and destinations resonate with our own. By focusing on what is in line with our own values and what we can control, we navigate closer to harmony and freedom within our relationships. Number 4. They can hear number 4 but not listen. Do you often feel like you're the one who has to make decisions about other people? Similar to how sunlight is essential for a flower to grow, communication is essential for a relationship to flourish. It takes more than just talking and listening to truly see each other. It takes understanding your partner's feelings and showing that you are interested in their company, even when you don't say anything. Both partners should actively participate to show that they are genuinely interested in nurturing their relationship. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship, but they shouldn't be the responsibility of one person to resolve. Instead, it takes teamwork and a united effort to steer the ship through rough waters. If it seems like it will take forever to persuade both of you to agree, you may be up against an emotional brick wall. Ignoring problems in the hopes that they would go away is like applying a bandage to a wound without attending to the infection. It's a band-aid solution that doesn't address the root cause. In order for a relationship to last and genuinely flourish, your partner must actively work to meet your needs in addition to acknowledging them. Halfway compromise shouldn't be a solitary journey. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once stated, true happiness is to enjoy the present without worrying about the future. To put this wisdom into practice, it means finding joy in the shared journey of a relationship by cooperating in the present to resolve conflicts and being aware of one another's needs, rather than focusing only on what could have or should have been. In doing so, both partners can create a healthy and satisfying fifth-party partnership. Your number 5 hunches. What does your intuition whisper to you about this person? Do you frequently feel uneasy, sensing that something doesn't quite fit in the journey of relationships? The moment we begin to doubt the nature of our connection with another is a clear indication that not everything is as it should be. Perhaps you've dreamed of a future together, picturing the glimmer of a diamond ring or the elegance of a wedding gown, but when you truly reflect on being with them, there's a hesitation, a pause that clouds your heart and dims your feelings. Marcus Aurelius famously stated that you control your thoughts, not external circumstances. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom serves as a reminder that, even though we are powerless over every aspect of our relationships, we do have the ability to listen to our inner voice. seek the truth within ourselves, and act on any inner signals of caution or unease. If we can muster the courage to heed these warnings and consider our options moving forward, we will be honoring our journey towards an authentic life. Number 6 statements. They are fond of you. Sounds similar that your other half is quick to point fingers. Every time we're running late, it appears to fall on your shoulders. It's as if you just don't think about how I'm feeling. Couples frequently find themselves in a cycle of pointing out flaws more than others. So let's consider whether this type of finger-pointing is beneficial or detrimental. This behavior can make someone feel hurt and rejected, particularly when even small errors are made and used as justification for unkind conclusions. It seems like there's always a cause to point the finger at you for even the smallest issues, without pausing to hear what you have to say. Psychologist John Gottman, who has spent more than 40 years researching couples, claims a relationship can easily go off course if one partner consistently criticizes the other and attacks their motivations. Daily doses of contempt, such as sarcastic remarks, can also create hurdles to the happy life that both partners envision for themselves in the face of such difficulties. Stoic knowledge provides a ray of hope for perseverance. Stoicism encourages us to put more emphasis on our own acts and reactions than on other people's or the opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius once observed, "As you are about to criticize someone, ask yourself this question: which of my flaws most closely resembles the one I'm going to criticize?" By practicing Stoicism, we learn the value of understanding and empathy, and realize that the route to harmony lies not in placing blame, but rather in mutual respect and self-improvement. This profound insight inspires us to go inward and analyze our own shortcomings before hurling stones at others. Number 7. You're almost there. 7 can make a difference. It's true that you are the one who shapes your life, but those closest to you often have an opinion that you may not appreciate because they have been by your side for a long time. Has a close friend ever advised you to reconsider spending time with someone? Have family members ever subtly hinted that the person you are close to might not be the best match for you, learning things about you that you might not even be aware of? Their guidance originates from a place of profound comprehension and care for your welfare. If they're urging you to reevaluate a choice, it can be because they've observed something that doesn't quite sit right before brushing their worries off as just bothersome. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The quality of your thoughts determines the happiness of your life." The Stoics remind us of the significance of such reflections and the value of pausing to attempt to understand things from their point of view. According to this wisdom, reflecting for a time on the worries and ideas of those we care about might result in a fuller, more satisfied existence. These people don't want to interfere. Instead, they want to assist us prevent possible problems. As we wrap up our conversation, taking the time to comprehend what they see as looming ahead not only honors the relationship but also enhances our decision-making process, bringing it more closely in line with the peaceful, thoughtful existence that Stoicism instructs us to desire. Summary. I want to ask you to take a moment today to reflect on your life's journey. Even the strongest relationships could suffer difficulties at some point, so does this mean you made a terrible decision? No, every relationship is unique and has its ups and downs. Sometimes storms caused by particular occurrences naturally pass over time, but if a storm persists and becomes a recurring pattern, it can be wise to have an earnest conversation to identify and treat the underlying reason using a Stoic lens. Every setback in love is a priceless lesson that strengthens our fortitude and resiliency. It is essential to recognize and accept the fact that not all unions end happily in order to have a reasonable perspective. calm and strong, laying the foundation for a more satisfying relationship with you in your future pursuits. Please feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or advice in the comment section below. If you find that today's topic speaks to you, I strongly encourage you to like and share this message with others. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to our next exchange.